I just wanted to talk really quick about turning your e-collar on and off and a couple different features. So when you want to turn your e-collar on, you're going to look for this red dot here and this red dot here. And you're going to touch the red dots together. They're like magnets. And you just do it for basically a second and wait for the green light to go on. So they didn't touch yet. That's why it's not going on. Okay, like that. And then it's going to be blinking every few seconds so you know it's on. If you do that and it's not blinking, you didn't turn it on. To turn it off, you're going to do this. See the red? And you don't want to hold it down. Just enough so you see the light and then you're done. That turns on and off this collar part. To turn this on and off, you're going to hold down this L, this larger button here that has an L, hold it down. See the red, oops. Well, let's do it one more time. That's turning it off. So same button, so I'm holding down the L to turn it on, and I let go when I see the number on there and the blue light. To turn it off, same button, hold it down, and let go, it's off. Okay. I'm gonna turn this on again. If you wanna see like, is the e-collar on, and maybe you can't see the blinking at the time because it's hidden by fur or something like that, a way I like to test out if it's on, when it's on the dog and I can't necessarily see the light, maybe it's backwards or something, you can actually turn on the flashlight. So this same button, this L button, rather than holding it down this time, we're gonna tap it, watch. See, now we have a flashlight. Tap it again, it's a steady light. Tap it again, it turns off. That's one way to see which dog like goes with which remote, or like seeing, you know, is it on from a distance. Another way you can just see if the remotes are like paired or if it's on in general and maybe it's not on the dog, is you can press the T, which sometimes people have it set to tone, which is another way you can listen for it. So that's vibrate or tone. So right now it's on vibrate. The T does vibrate or tone. So if I'm like, oh, let's make sure it's working, it's charged, it's on, it's the same one goes with this, you just press the T button on the side. You can also use tone, so when you press the T, you would hear beep. So then you know it's on, it's working, it's paired together. And let's see, another way to do it is, let's say we turn it to level 1 or 2, which is most dogs cannot feel. If you hold down one of the S buttons, either one, I would go with the black S, because if you hold the red, it boosts it 5. So you hold down the black S and then you notice the red light comes on. So it's a really low level. So say it's on the dog and you just want to kind of test out if the red light will go on, put it on like 1 or 2 and just tap it, assuming that the dog is not sensitive and doesn't care about that level. Okay, so they're paired, it's working, it's on. Another thing is, know that if you're holding down any of the S's, the stim will time out after about 10 seconds. So you'll notice it go off now. See, I still held it down, but it's shut off automatically. So that's that feature. Make sure that your e-collar is snug. So I'm gonna demonstrate on my arm. Most people, even if I've trained them on it, will still put it on too loose. So see this? You'll want to pull it until basically, well, my wrist is really small, so here we go. So see, like that. I don't want to like, see how I'm like, I don't want to like struggle super hard, but if it's like this and I can just easily put it a notch or 2 more, let's try that. So you don't want it to move, right? You don't want to be able to slide it around. This is good because even if I push it or say the dog's like scratching, it's not going to flip to the other side. You want it to stay in one spot so it's consistently making contact with the same spot. And that's it. Oh, one more thing. Charging it. I usually charge it at night, leave it on the dog during the day, rotate the side of the neck, like if it's on this part of the neck, put it on this part of the neck a few hours later so it's not just sitting on the same spot. because it can cause a pressure sore. It's never gonna burn your dog or anything like that or electrocute your dog, but sitting on the same spot, especially if the spot might be like wet, can cause sores. Charging it, I charge it at night. The charging ports are here. This little opening here, there's a charging port. You put one of the cables in there, and the charging port on the collar is about here. Okay, so usually the chargers come like with 2 different cables that like go opposite directions, and you just can charge both at the same time. When your dog is swimming, you want to generally make sure that the flaps of the charging ports are closed to protect the battery or whatever it's protecting, I don't know. But yeah, because you can have them open, but you want to kind of close them. If you send your dog swimming and it's open, not the end of the world. I've never really had it cause any problems, but I've heard that it's better to make sure that port is closed. Also, you can use it in the water. You can use these in the water. Stim on will not electrocute your dog because it's not electrocuting. It's like some kind of static situation. So yeah, and it's waterproof. Okay, I think that's it.